Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, we've got baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, here in Philadelphia, the hometown fans are excited.
This is one of the best places to play when you're playing well. No one more passionate than these Philadelphia Phillies fans. And this ballpark's still one of the most beautiful parks in all of baseball.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And towing the slab here, Zach Wheeler. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Tap foul at the plate.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
The next offering misses. Counts full, 3-2.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Lifted in the air down the left side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, this is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And now 2-2. One out, bases empty. And that skips into dirt. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Out to short. Turner. Oh, the throw is over his head. Machado around second. And he's going to make it up to second base, as that's a two-base error.
No.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
2 on, 1 out. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in, and they lead by 2.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting sixth, shortstop.
Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. Here's a 1-1. Tatis runs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him swinging. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Padres 2 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, getting the nod in this one, Adrian Morejon. What's the word on him?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one. Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
2-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Batting second, designated hitter.
So a man at first, and Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Nope, that's a ball. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And downstairs. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Around second is Turner. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So runners at the corners. Nobody out. And now the first baseman. Late swing, fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That misses. 2-2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. In comes the runner from third, and they trail by 1. Now the throw comes in, runner holds at third.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and now it's Alec Bohm. Just missed.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Ripped on the ground to second. Cronenworth throws on to first. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Line drive, caught. And time now for the Phillies lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Alec Bohm.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Tough start for him so far. Already at 30 pitches here in the first. Got him swinging. They limit the damage here. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. We are tied 2-2. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Second inning set to go. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. That one outside. Now 3-1.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Bryce Johnson will hit next. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cronenworth gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Martin Maldonado up to hit. That one hit the knees for a strike. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. And that's outside. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Padres,
Luis Ariz stands in.
Luis Ariz.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Padres leave 1. Score remains 2-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. JT Realmuto steps in.
JT Realmuto.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. This is Bryson's stop. And he deals. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Real Muto around third. He'll score. It's 3-2.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. That's outside. And the count's even at 2. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they can't get the out.
That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Here's Trey Turner.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. One and 2 now. To short, could be 2. The flip to second, on to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 2 outs. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it to first. Schwarber out of the play. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's Machado.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Kepler pulls it down, and there's 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Out to short, Turner. Throws to first in time. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 outs, base is empty. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 3 and the Padres 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, number 4. Popped up, and that's foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And here comes Alec Bohm.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Bohm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Some early action out there in the bullpen. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. Man at first, 1 away. Up the middle, gets to it with a slide. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Phillies 3 and the Padres 2. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. And now the DH, Gavin Sheets. And that's a little high.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Bogarts now. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. This to third. Boom. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Up and in, ball 3. Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. So they make short work of him there. And midway in the 4th, it's the Phillies 3 and the Padres 2. Number 66 on the pitch here.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And we're back. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Max Kepler. Line drive. Merrill makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, the catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
And now it is J.T. Realmuto. One down, base is empty. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And a swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one not close, and it's 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Outside. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Back at Citizens Bank Park, we go to the top of the 5th. So digging in now for San Diego, Bryce Johnson. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses. The count now 2-2. That one out to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's the catcher, Martin Maldonado. One down, base is empty. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held back according to Ricky Halladay. And now it's even up.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The Padres trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. And that's outside, and the count's full. That one is inside ball four. And I mean, oh, so close.
Now batting,
that's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. And now the first baseman, Luis Arias. Falling behind 2-1.
2-1.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to stop for 1. And that's 2.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. And that's down and away.
You know, these Phils doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
2-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Turner now. The shortstop takes the ball.
Booga, never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veteran Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
That one the other way, and it stays fair.
Now batting, designated
one gone runner at first. And digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now batting, number 4.
Next is the speedy first baseman. Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Turner runs. Strike in there. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that is that. One left for Philadelphia, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's Manny Machado to start it off.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Next pitch is outside. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Max Lazar. Up and loosening in the pen, Kirkering warming up as well. Next offering is in for a strike.
Ball set to throw pitch number 100. He needs a quick inning here if he's going to be able to make it through 6 complete.
And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Strike 3, got him swinging. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And that's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. In the dirt, no advance, good job behind the dish. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that is out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Now all even up. That one missed.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Tatis waits. And Tatis able to stay alive. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back. And that one is out of here. His 16th homer of the year, and they slide in front in the 6th. It's 4-3.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Zach Wheeler won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
Christopher Sanchez comes on
Number
now.
61.
He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Sanchez.
One down. Now it's the DH, Gavin Sheets. Hit in the air, center field. Marsh moves under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. Next pitch is outside.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
On the ground, right side, stop. The throw to first, and that is the third out of the inning. A Fernando Tatis Tater for San Diego. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the sixth. Leading off, Alec Bohm. And that's in for a strike. 3-2 now. Bullpen action for the Padres. Wandy Peralta getting loose out there. Adam, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Liner caught at second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Now, Nick Castellanos. Towards first, Arise. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler at the plate. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Brings it in for the third out. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Phillies 3. Top of inning number 7. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Line drive. Takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, left fielder, Bryce Johnson.
Here's the left fielder, Bryce Johnson.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Martin Maldonado. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and it remains a 4-3 game.
Now pitching for San
So a
Diego.
lefty out of the pen, Wandy
Number
Peralta.
58.
Well, the best
Wandy
relievers love the
Peralta.
opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run
Lead
game.
off for
JT
the Phillies.
Realmuto getting ready to hit.
JT Realmuto.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Missed with a changeup. They're down 3 in a row.
Yeah, he doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Hard hit right side. Arise takes it to the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. One down, Phillies down a run. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here, but the lefty-lefty matchup.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. Bare hand grab to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over.
This is a beautiful play. The bare hand grab at third throws off balance to first base to end the inning. If you play third base, it's got to be one of your favorite ones to watch.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Max Lazar.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Back to the top of the order now. Stepping in, Luis Arise. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, we didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Manny Machado up to the plate. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He'll circle the bases, his 14th of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-3. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
1 out, base is empty. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. This ball's chopped on the ground. On to first, 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Back in the 6th, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's down and in. Movement in the bullpen. Matt Strom preparing to come on if needed. Abel also throwing. Next offering is in for a strike. And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. Marsh going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jason Adam.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. To first, there to beat him by an eyelash.
Man, he made that look easy, didn't he? I mean, there's nothing simple about that play, Boog, especially when you break it down. But right there, everything was done in one fluid motion to deliver a strike over to first just in time for the out. I tell you, I could watch that all day.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Outside with a breaking ball. One down, base is empty. Not close with that one. And now it's 3-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And here's the first baseman.
Number 4.
The Phils trailing by 2 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball to the right side. Cronenworth sends it to first, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 9th inning coming up. It's the Padres 5 and the Phillies 3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Matt Strom.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now the DH, Gavin Sheets.
The designated hitter, Gavin Sheets.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Stays alive. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
That one the other way, puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Two outs. And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. A little bit low.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Cronenworth will take his base.
First base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate.
Now
The
batting,
game plan
left
that he's
fielder,
sticking
Bryce
to. He's just not
Johnson.
going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Bryce Johnson, the next up for the Padres. On the ground to the left. Trey Turner gloves it. They get the force, and that is that. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Padres 5 and the Phillies 3. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Robert Suarez.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
For the Phillies,
Alec Bohm
third
now at the plate.
Alec Bohm.
On the ground to first, Arise. And he handles it himself for the out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're
Now
routine,
batting,
but that doesn't mean it's always going to be
fielder,
smooth. He
Nick
delivered a good play right there.
He's 2 outs away. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Right side. And that chance handled. And they're down to their last out.
Now batting.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Last chance for the Phillies. Now batting Max Kepler. That misses, and it's 2-1. Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Arise. And that'll do it.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long